If you are detailing cars in a small town and you're wondering how the hell can you possibly stay in business and make six figures or more a year, this is for you. You see, even in a small town like where I live, it's like 20,000 people right now. This is a tiny place, but it's a much different environment for detailing cars. In a small town, you just got less money overall. There's less wealth, if that makes sense. I don't mean it in a stuck up way. The place I live is a nice place, but when you're trying to make, six figures or more a year detailing cars, and you're in a small town, things get a little more complicated because now you got to be precise, right? So what I mean is you got to target the right person. There are still people buying new cars that want their cars maintained, and your prices might just be lower than what you read about, right? Like on Reddit, you'll hear these guys, they won't do anything for less than a couple $100. But in a small town, you might have to raise your quantity, right? You might have to do more for less. And I don't mean it like you're going to be broke, but when you're getting started, it might be a little more difficult. So don't feel bad when you see these guys charging way more than you can get away with charging in your area. I'm in a small town. I see what the detailers here charge. There's only a few of them. And it's way less than you will see anywhere else. Not to say that somebody couldn't come in here and charge premium prices and reach people with nicer vehicles. I know it can be done. I believe it can be done. I know it can be done. It's just nobody's done it here yet. Can you do it in your area? Most likely. Do you have dealerships? Do you have people buying new cars? See, this is a small town, but I still see new trucks and SUVs and everywhere. They're everywhere. And then even there's people with older cars that for them, they might rather get their paint, like Ivan from DIY once said something about a paint enhancement versus a paint correction. He talked about it in detail, I think, but the idea is you're going to enhance their paint. You're not going to offer to fix and make it flawless. So you could restore people with used vehicles that maybe they can't afford something new. But for them, $400, $500 to get it enhanced and make their vehicle look like new again, that's worth a lot to them. People are willing to pay for that. And newer vehicles need to be maintained. People want to keep their rides clean, presentable, especially realtors. There are people and fleets, and there are opportunities out there even in a small town. So don't think it's hopeless. Don't think it's impossible. Don't think you can't do it, because I believe there are many ways to get to six figures a year as a single just operator, right? Just you, small business owner, entrepreneur, whatever, from side hustle to six figures a year, even in a small town, you can do it detailing cars. If you need tips, subscribe, follow me, leave me a comment. I'm always down to respond. I'm always down to help. Let me know. I would love to help. If you detail in a small town and you got tips to share, leave them in the comments. Let people know, because there are a lot of people, especially young guys out there, that want to make some money. There's not many good jobs, especially in a small town. You don't have the best jobs. Yes, you can work at Walmart. You can work at Wendy's, Arby's, fast food, grocery store. But let's be real. Most of us don't want to do that, especially when you're young. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I think get whatever job you can, stack up your money. You can learn from whatever job you have. There's always something you could take away. But with detailing cars, you don't have a ceiling. You're your own boss. If that's your thing, if that's the way you want to live your life on your own terms, I recommend you detail cars. This is what you want to do.